there a world beyond the wall so tall that holds us all that is known and has ever been said, all the thoughts inside our minds, where what you'll find would be miles ahead of the secrets we have seen. The frontiers that we have cleaned would be forever deemed, but only a fraction of the very thing we would careen ourselves, our species, into. And why would we not? Here, right now, inside the wall, is nothing but a lengthy stall before our slow and cruel demise, because we can't seem to not despise all who oppose our lies. Why not let our people spread? Why not let go of the dread of this world that is holding on by but a thread, and struggling to do so, might I add? After all, no matter how tall, every wall is destined to fall, and if that day does not come soon, why can't we answer the call? Upon that day, the bricks and clay will all disperse in such a display beautiful indeed. The hour mankind will be freed. That day will mark the day we successfully succeed in what humans have and will work on in decades to proceed. Come, my brothers, I will say. Come, my sisters, come this way. All the madams, all the misters, today will be the day. We will make history, discoveries, mysteries, and more. The doors have been unlocked, and it is time for us to make our way. Come on, come follow me. Today will be the day. At least, that's what I would say. Because no matter how much I pray, it pains me much to state the fact that the attack upon that dreadful wall will not come soon, if so at all, because we are stuck in an infinite loop of mirrors, repeating. Constantly, they are impeding the progress man can make but refuses to do so. Mistake after mistake we make, and still we do not learn. How I yearn for the time we will finally rise, but the very thought puts tears in my eyes. And not tears of happiness or joy, but tears of all the dreams, our collective dreams, destroyed. Instead of unity, we have dread. Instead of beauty, we have smog. Instead of progress, we have greed. And instead of promise, we have lead, soaring through the hearts of those who believe they died to make a change. But the only change they make is a change that goes into the pockets of the people who put them there in the first place. How deranged, how sick are we to sit and watch the potential of millions and millions of years of progress go down the drain? And there is no one to blame but you and all of you. And all those who open their eyes and ears, but still they do not see nor hear the wails and begging of destiny knocking on their door, and yet we do not open them. But is it really so bad that we do not make it over that wall so tall? If the wall were actually to fall, would the results be good at all? Because when you think about it, what good would there be? All you'd see would be a world beyond human reasoning, and not just beyond, but below and beside. A complete shroud around our heads like a crowd of birds surrounding bread. Oh, how that poor little piece of bread must be overwhelmed by what it could not even imagine in the first place. If the wall so tall would fall, all we would see would be nothing, and yet something. A world where there is and is not a can or cannot, where everything is possibly impossible, if even possible in the first place, which it is not. But how could something be not if there is no is for it to be not? Can't you see? All is for naught. There is no reason. There is no thought. All we do every day is rot. Torn apart by the men who only see us as pawns in their diabolical game of chess, disposing those who they do not need any longer. Those who would rather watch a culture starve than sell their throne to afford food to feed them. Those who would place the small, fragile skull of an infant under their soul if it meant they were one step closer to their goal. And those who hate when the light so bright reflects a darker color on the skin of others. And those who oppose the ones who stand with the rainbow in their preference without a solid reference or reason or rhyme as to why they despise their fellow gals and guys. And even then, I feel bad for them. Because they too are enslaved in the hell paved generations ago, where all we had known was to survive and succeed. Though it is the greed to succeed that keeps us from doing so. We are trapped in the wall so tall of a world that keeps on spinning, Satan grinning, never winning, always wanting more, until all of us are cold and lifeless, empty shells on the floor. All the questions left unanswered, as if there were any at all. And all because of our blind ambition to reach the world beyond the wall so tall.
Holy